Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. New beginning. It has started. This is what it's going to be like for 2025. What will it be like for you? How will you finish up? You have 365 days to get it together. What you going to do? I have my thoughts about what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my wellness journey and I'm going to stay with it. The last 5 years was full of a lot of grief, trauma. My son was suddenly killed in an automobile collision the day after my birthday. I was going through a divorce. My family just went through a lot of emotional trauma. There was so much that I had learned about grief, so much I learned about gratitude, so much I learned about the bitterness, and so much I learned about being better. How about that? This is a new beginning. How will you finish up? You haven't thought about it? Right now is a good time to get started. It's early morning on the 1st of January 2025. I'm so grateful for the journey that I went through. It's like the story of Job, both sides of that story. And actually all three sides, because I'm on that third side where God said, I will give it back, all of it. And I understand that my son, my middle son, middle child, my youngest son, his body in the flesh is not here, but I still hold on to his spirit. I think about him all the time. That gives me an opportunity to smile and laugh. You know, I've learned a lot about being grateful and gratitude. So I'm grateful for all of the times that I did get to spend with him. You know, that brings me a lot of joy. And as humans, you know, it's okay to be human. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to be sad. I learned things like open up your heart. I learned about narcissism, something I didn't know. And it wasn't just going through with my divorce. There was other things and other individuals that was involved with those things. And I'm grateful that I was able to process the journey safely in his arms. I made it through the storm. So as I start this journey, come along with me if you like. Follow my story because it's on at 365 days to share a lifetime. And it starts right now. See this? Early morning. Yes, I was in here by myself and then someone showed up, but it's okay. I still have all of this to myself, you see. I'm grateful. I still have a son. I learned when I went through my grief trauma that there was someone who lost their only child. I still have a son and a daughter. I learned there was someone who lost their only son. I learned there was someone who didn't have grandchildren. I have so many grandchildren. I have 10 of them, and I'm grateful. So, you know, sometimes you feel like this was like the worst of everything that could happen to you. And I felt like that the day after my birthday. I just seen him, and now he's not here anymore. But I'll always remember his smile, his love, his spirit. I can do that. It's a choice. And it has made me stronger. It has opened up my heart so much more to be able to show someone else who may be stuck, who may not know where to go or what to do next. I didn't know. And sometimes you don't. And it's okay not to know. You stand still. You don't know what to do. You stand still. And you watch and you allow the Holy Spirit to come into your life, come into your heart, to come into your mind and guide you. And that's what I did. It allowed me to let go of the grief and the anger. It allowed me to see things that I couldn't see before because I was full of so much grief, trauma, you know, so much pain of the loss. But welcome to 2025. It's not so much of how you start, how will you finish 2025? That's what it's about. How will you finish this up? It's your journey. You've got 365 days. See you at the finish line.